Welcome to Improvement University. I know we all want to be able to remember everything we read in order to excel at school or to have an advantage in our career and life. Reading is the easiest and cheapest way to become smarter and learn new skills. But how many times we end up reading for minutes or even hours just to forget everything we were reading because we were thinking about something totally unrelated to the book we are reading. This is one of the most common problems everyone faces. Not only are we wasting the opportunity to learn new things, but we are wasting the most precious resource we have, which is our time. So, in order to help you improve your reading comprehension and help you save as much of your time as possible, I want to share with you how I read and how I study the coaching programs I'm currently enrolled in, so listen carefully. First of all, I apply the Pomodoro technique every time I'm learning something new or reviewing useful material that I previously studied. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method that breaks down learning into intervals of 25 minutes of learning and 5 minutes of resting. I like to use those 5 minutes to write 1 or 2 sentences about the most important ideas I just read about and to listen to a song that will keep my mood elevated. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. The second thing I do is apply Jim Kwik's FASTER method. I will explain how each letter can help you improve your reading comprehension. F is for forget. When you start reading something new, you must get rid of any previous concepts of what you think you know. You must read with a beginner's mindset. Also, if, while you are reading, you remember you have to do something important, keep a notebook by your side to write it and continue reading. If something trivial comes up in your mind, let it go and focus back on your reading. Finally, forget about your limitations. Stop saying you are a slow reader or that you have a bad memory, etc. You can improve anything you want as long as you put in the time. Coming up next, A is for act. Learning is an active experience. You learn when you apply, not when you consume. I like to keep a notebook by my side and write the key concepts I just read about, and also write a couple of ways in which I can apply these concepts in my life to get better results. Moving on, S is for state. Learning is optimized when you're experiencing joy and curiosity. Boredom will destroy your learning capabilities. Create positive states of mind before reading by practicing affirmations, deep breathing, or by listening to your favorite music. If you want to go deep into this method, I will link Jim Kwik's new book, Limitless, in the description below in case you want to check it out. The T stands for teach. Learning with the intention of teaching and sharing will cut your learning curve dramatically. I like to write in my notebook the ways in which I can help other people with the things I'm reading. You don't have to give them a presentation about the book you read, but you can suggest them to do a particular thing when you're talking with them and they share a problem with you. Coming up next, E is for enter. There's a famous phrase that says, "What gets scheduled gets done." Using a calendar will improve your productivity as well as your learning. I like to schedule my personal development in my calendar. Specifically, it's scheduled at 6 a.m. from Monday to Friday. My personal development is my number one priority in my life, and that's why it is one of the first things I do in the morning. If you schedule your reading time in your calendar, you will become an efficient student by practicing these techniques frequently. And finally, R is for review. Before any new reading session, it's useful to recall what you learned in the previous pages of the book. You can do this by writing in your notebook or by recalling the information in your mind. I like to ask myself these questions. What was the most important thing I learned? How can I apply it in my life? How can I help someone through the content I read? If you want the best self-improvement content every week, you can join my mailing list with the link in the description box below. If you're interested in reading faster, I will see you in the next video.